I'm in the middle of the Cameron Peak burn scar. The largest wildfire in state history burned this area 6 years ago. There is significant regrowth of vegetation, but the National Weather Service does not consider this burn scar to be healed. They say it is still sensitive to flash flooding all these years later. The regrowth of vegetation in the soil gradually reduces the flood risk each year after the wildfire, but it can take up to 10 years to fully heal a burn scar. But in recent years, it's been the first 2 years after the wildfire that's proven to be hazardous and even deadly in Colorado. 8 people have been killed by flash floods and wildfire burn scars in our state. One in 2013, the year after the Waldo Canyon fire, 4 in 2021, the year after the Cameron Peak fire, and 2 more in the Cameron Peak burn scar 2 years after the fire, and just this past weekend, a death in the Aspen Acres burn area. That was the first time there's been a burn scar flood death in the same year as the fire.
The Aspen Acres burned pretty hot over a pretty large watershed that flows directly into Beulah.
National Weather Service meteorologist Clint Skelly says the hotter a wildfire burns, the more susceptible the soil will be to flash flooding and the longer the scar will potentially take to heal. And he says most of the Aspen Acres fire was analyzed to have moderate to high burn severity. He does say that burn scar is in an area that could regrow quickly with the right weather pattern, but he suspects it will stay hazardous for at least 4 or 5 more years.
Especially when there's like a whole community that's, at risk for flooding and flash flooding. The city of Beulah, or the city of Beulah, is, incredibly vulnerable in this situation, being surrounded by, the burnt forests.
Meteorologist Cory Reppenhagen with the 9 News Weather Impact Team.